About 8 months ago, David Sweat escaped from these 30-foot walls behind me at Clinton Correctional Facility, and today District Attorney Andrew Wiley says the man who in part started it all got what he deserved. David Sweat, one of two inmates who caused a 3-week manhunt after he and Richard Matt escaped from Clinton Correctional Facility, likely made his final trip to Clinton County District Court on Wednesday to learn his fate. Sweat was charged with 2 counts of escape in the first degree and 1 count of promoting prison contraband.
For acts, there are consequences, and unfortunately, you have had consequences aplenty.
Before sentencing, Sweat offered an apology to those impacted by his actions.
I would like to apologize to the community and the people who felt the fear and felt it necessary to, leave their homes or their community because of the escape. That was never my intent, and I deeply apologize for that, Your Honor.
Despite his words, Judge Patrick McGill ordered the maximum sentence of 3.5 to 7 years for each of the charges, on top of serving life without parole for killing a sheriff's deputy in 2002.
Sentencing you is anticlimactic, since life without parole, as they say, is what it is.
The sentence was handed down even though Sweat's attorney Joseph Musha told the court Sweat prevented his fellow escapee from taking hostages and shooting a law enforcement officer during the manhunt.
And it was Mr. Sweat who talked down Mr. Matt from doing that. So I would say that Mr. Sweat saved some lives.
Sweat will also have to pay nearly $80,000 in restitution for the damage caused in the escape, even though his attorney argued his client didn't have the means to make any payments.
He has no resources whatsoever, and Mrs. Mitchell, she has a pension, and then Mr. Palmer, I believe he'll be eligible for Social Security.
But the district attorney says the state could get the funds if Sweat ever sells the book or movie rights or does any paid interviews about his part in the escape.
If Mr. Sweat comes into money for whatever purpose or reason it is, then the state will now have an order to impose against Mr. Sweat for restitution for that $79,000.
New York State Police Captain Robert LaFountain says he hopes Sweat stays safely behind bars for good.
It serves as a clear message to anybody who is incarcerated in Clinton County that they will be held accountable.
Andrew Wiley agrees.
It's been a long, 8 months or so. We're ready to move on.
Wiley and LaFountain say they're glad another chapter in the escape is closed and justice was served. Now, David Sweat is currently serving his sentence at Five Points Correctional Facility in Romulus, New York, which is about 5 hours away from here. Live in Dannemora, Liz Strappa, WPTZ News Channel 5.